Good afternoon, boys and girls. A slightly different take on butter chicken today is what we're after. So let's get cooking. Right, the first thing we're going to do for our butter chicken today is we're going to add 150 grams of natural Greek style yogurt, and this will be for marinating our chicken. There it is, beautiful. Then 2 teaspoons of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, right, 2 teaspoons of cumin, then 1 teaspoon of coriander, then 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes, then 1 big tablespoon of minced ginger, and a tablespoon of lemon juice. Rightio, let's stir that all in. Right, there's our paste all mixed up nicely, ready for our chicken. Now, it's interesting as it is to watch people chop raw chicken. Some people don't find it that interesting, funny enough, and nor do I. So here's a little bit of it, and then I'll come back when I've done all of it and we can start combining it with that marinade. These are chicken thigh cutlets, by the way, if I didn't mention it. Now I buy mine on the bone, and then I cut what I want off the bone rather than what they want to sell me, and that way you manage to keep in your meal exactly what you want. Right, let's get this all combined, and then we'll get a non-stick frying pan out and we'll cook this through and then put it to one side while we make our sauce. Right, in with a little bit of butter, and also in with a little bit of olive oil to stop the butter from burning. Now is a good time, by the way, to pop your basmati rice in the rice cooker and get that underway. Get the chicken in. We'll get as much of the marinade in there as possible. That's in the pan now. Let's cook it through, mostly through anyway, and then we'll pop it back into that container, put it to one side while we do the sauce. I have to tell you that this is one of my top 10 cooking aromas. Bacon's definitely got to be in there. Lots of others actually. They're all competing. Right, that's the chicken cooked. Let's get this sauce underway. In with our butter. In with a bit of olive oil. And let's get our onions in there. If only just to quieten down this pan. Fenugreek seeds. Here, just half a teaspoon. Fenugreek seeds to make things very earthy in flavour. So be very, very gentle. There we go. It's also put a bit more turmeric in there. About half a teaspoon. For the garlic though, I've got my cardamon seeds here that I've scraped out of the inside of the cardamon pods, and they should add a lot of the aromatics to this. Okay, those onions look nice and soft now. In with the garlic. We'll give that about a minute or two. Right, now I'm going to add some, I've got half of a very large tomato in my fridge, which I'm going to add. I don't want to add too much tomato because it adds quite a high acid content. So to get the tomato flavour but without all the acid, we can add in some tomato paste here. Right, I added some mustard seeds. I forgot to film it, which is why you can hear all that popping and spitting. Right, in with our chicken. Get that all in there. And just combine it. And then we're going to add some coconut milk. Right, before the coconut milk, we're going to add in about a tablespoon and a half of raw sugar. And I'm going to put in a good grind of sea salt. This is pink salt. Beautiful flavour. Right, let's just add that. That's quieting down the sounds of it, isn't it? Come back in a minute. Right, we're just about there, so I'm going to add some coriander. Most of that is stems. Put a few leaves there. We'll garnish with some leaves at the end. That's coming down quite nicely. We'll have another 5 minutes and we'll be ready to serve. There you go, that's nice and thick now. All ready to serve. And there you have it, all served. Beautiful. Now, you know exactly what I'm going to say now. I'm going to get tucked into that, and I'll see you on the next recipe.